U.S. deploys A-10 attack aircraft and AH-64 Apache helicopters to Hormuz to counter Iran. The United States has deployed A-10 Thunderbolt II land attack aircraft and AH-64 Apache helicopters to the Strait of Hormuz, strengthening its ability to strike Iranian land-based threats along the coastline and secure a vital global oil corridor. The move sharpens U.S. deterrence against missile sites, mobile launchers, and other assets that could disrupt traffic through a choke point carrying roughly 20% of the world's oil. Under Operation Epic Fury, the deployment delivers low-altitude, precision firepower optimized for land attack in contested littoral environments. A-10s bring their 30mm GAU-8 cannon to destroy vehicles and fortified positions, while AH-64 Apache helicopters add advanced sensors and Hellfire missiles to track and eliminate mobile targets and asymmetric threats operating from Iran's shore. A-10 Thunderbolt II delivers precision close air support with its 30mm GAU-8 cannon and Maverick missiles, while AH-64 Apache helicopter provides rapid strike and armed reconnaissance using Hellfire missiles, rockets, and a 30mm chain gun in high-threat environments. According to Fox News reporting on March 20, 2026, the deployment includes low-altitude attack aircraft and combat helicopters operating near Iran's southern coastline, indicating a controlled air environment and a readiness to conduct sustained precision strikes against land and maritime targets with immediate operational impact. The A-10 Thunderbolt II remains uniquely suited for this mission due to its design as a dedicated close air support aircraft. Equipped with the GAU-8/30mm cannon, AGM-65 Maverick missiles, and precision-guided munitions, it can destroy armored vehicles, missile launchers, and small naval targets with high accuracy. Its ability to fly low and slow allows pilots to visually identify targets in congested littoral zones, a critical requirement in the Strait of Hormuz, where civilian and military traffic operate in close proximity. Its survivability, including titanium armor and redundant flight systems, enables it to operate in contested environments where ground fire remains a risk. The AH-64 Apache helicopter complements this capability by providing rapid reaction strike and armed reconnaissance. With a top speed of around 170 miles per hour, it can quickly engage fast-moving threats such as Iranian swarm boats or mobile missile launchers. Armed with Hellfire missiles, rockets, and a 30mm chain gun, the Apache can conduct precision engagements against both land-based and maritime targets. Its advanced sensors allow detection and tracking of targets in complex terrain, including coastal areas with limited visibility. The combined use of A-10 aircraft and Apache helicopters reflects a layered tactical approach to counter Iran's asymmetric warfare doctrine. Iranian forces rely heavily on dispersed missile systems, concealed launch sites, and fast attack craft operating from the coastline. Persistent air presence combined with rapid strike capability allows U.S. forces to detect, track, and destroy these threats before they can be employed against commercial shipping or allied assets. The Strait of Hormuz remains a strategic choke point, measuring approximately 24 miles at its widest point and historically handling a significant portion of global oil shipments. Any disruption to this corridor has immediate global economic consequences. Recent operational activity has focused on Iran's southern coast, where missile infrastructure and launch sites pose a direct threat to tanker traffic and regional energy facilities across Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and beyond. Beyond immediate strike capability, the deployment of A-10 aircraft and Apache helicopters also provides strong indicators of potential preparation for limited land-based operations, in line with established U.S. operational patterns. In previous conflicts such as Iraq and Afghanistan, these assets were consistently employed in the early phases of campaigns to support ground forces, conduct battlefield shaping, and suppress enemy positions ahead of maneuver units. Their presence typically reflects the need for persistent close air support, real-time target engagement, and coordination with ground forces. Recent operational history reinforces this assessment. During operations against ISIS in Iraq and Syria from 2014 onward, A-10 aircraft were heavily used to destroy vehicle-borne threats, fortified positions, and dispersed insurgent units, often in direct coordination with special operations forces on the ground. Apache helicopters were deployed in urban environments such as Mosul to provide close-range fire support, demonstrating their effectiveness in complex terrain where precision and responsiveness are critical. Similarly, in Afghanistan, both aircraft and helicopters played a decisive role in supporting small unit operations, particularly in remote areas where rapid air support often determined mission success. In Iraq in 2003, Apache helicopters conducted deep attack missions against Iraqi armored formations prior to and during the ground advance, while A-10 aircraft provided continuous close air support to coalition forces pushing toward Baghdad. This combination allowed U.S. forces to suppress enemy defenses, disrupt maneuver units, and maintain momentum on the battlefield. The repeated pairing of these aircraft and helicopters across multiple conflicts highlights a consistent doctrinal pattern where their deployment is closely tied to ground maneuver operations rather than standoff strike campaigns. In the current operational environment, their use suggests that U.S. planners are maintaining the option to conduct targeted ground actions along Iran's southern coastline if required. The geography of the Strait of Hormuz, combined with Iran's reliance on mobile missile systems and concealed launch sites, creates conditions in which airstrikes alone may not permanently neutralize threats. Limited ground operations, potentially involving special operations forces or rapid deployment units, would enable the identification, designation, and destruction of these systems with direct support from A-10 aircraft and Apache helicopters. At the same time, there is no visible evidence of preparations for large-scale ground warfare. The absence of heavy armored deployments and large logistical buildup indicates that any potential land component would remain limited in scope, focused on specific operational objectives rather than sustained territorial engagement. This approach aligns with recent U.S. doctrine emphasizing precision, speed, and controlled escalation. Strategically, Operation Epic Fury demonstrates that the United States is not only reinforcing maritime security but also positioning forces to expand operations if necessary. The deployment of aircraft and helicopters optimized for close combat support signals that Iranian coastal defenses are vulnerable to sustained, low-altitude engagement and coordinated air-ground operations. This posture strengthens deterrence while preserving the flexibility to escalate to limited land actions if the security of the Strait of Hormuz continues to deteriorate.